Welcome back to the channel. It's Big Fat Nerdy Nerd, aka Cam King, and today we got patch 0.16 for Escape from Tarkov. We're gonna go over the patch notes and see what we got going on. I didn't pay too much attention to this past wipe. I took a little bit of a break, so I'm hoping this one will be very enjoyable for me. I'm hoping they got some nice changes, some fun stuff, but it's BSG. You never know what the fuck they're gonna give you, so let's get into it. They got this new in-game event, Khorovod. Featuring a festive atmosphere, unique mechanics, and a variety of challenges. There's a new in-game task line, special themed chain is available, a part of this event. Completing certain event stages unlocks new features, including the Khorovod mode. Khorovod mode. Players who complete the main task events will receive a unique achievement. Interesting. This mode is going to be available at a certain stage on Shoreline, Lighthouse, Woods, Customs, Reserve, and Interchange. Objectives are locate and refuel the generator, protect it for 5 minutes, and light the Christmas tree to complete the stage. Interesting. After successfully defending the tree, players unlock the transit to the next location. Okay, so it's like a new. Does this like does this happen in a normal raid, or is it like a special raid? That's my question. Here we go. Frostbite status effect. Come on. Added a new status effect that reduces players' visibility and stamina. This effect goes away in shelters, near burning barrels, or when drinking alcohol. That's kind of crazy. The winter weather season has been adjusted to improve the visual and atmospheric elements. Added snow drifts. A winter-themed factory. That's cool. A winter sound design. That's nice. New content, customs rework. Here's what we're waiting for. Updated old textures, replaced old objects, fully updated some of the buildings, replaced all opaque glass blocks with transparent ones, opened 3 buildings in the industrial territory. Okay, added new objectives to new objects to the location, including exploding propane cylinders, new points of interest, added transit to Shoreline, and added new exfils. Okay. It's gonna be. I can't wait to check it out. The customs has been so like a solid. I mean, it's got its flaws, but it's been a solid map for a long time. I don't think it was necessarily in need of a rework as much as something like Shoreline needed one before, and Lighthouse probably needed one, and even Reserve, or they just need up the loot or Reserve. Because I always enjoyed the choke points that customs added. So I don't know how much of the map they might have opened up exactly. The choke points might still be there. So if they just added details to new buildings and like made the map more in-depth wise, like not necessarily a bigger map, but they just kind of went through more, I guess. I gotta see, because I hadn't fully paid attention to what they did. I don't think they had a trailer for it. They have this new prestige system. I did hear a little bit about this before. New mechanic for endgame players, sets of new rewards, allow you to start your exploration of Tarkov anew, retaining some of the progression. Available in PvP. In the next iterations, they'll try to do it for PvE in the EFT arena. But for now, it's PvP. You got to reach 55, level 55. Okay. There's certain in-game tasks, kind of like probably trying to get Kappa. You got to get certain tasks done. You got to build and upgrade certain hideout zones and have certain items and money and stash and reach a certain character skill level. Each prestige level resets the player's profile progress without resetting the achievements, prestige levels, arena armory presets, and statistics in EFT. While earning a prestige, you may choose to retain some equipment, a certain percentage of skills, and weapon mastering. Okay. A total of 2 prestige availables are a level, and they're going to try to do 8 more in future updates. That's kind of crazy. People that go for that, they're going to be crazy. They do not reset with wipes, and they remain with the player forever. Okay, so that gives you some incentive, right? Depending on what the rewards are. They can't be obtained any other way. You get a special icon next to the nickname for each prestige level. We always love special icons. We love to be our status, right? Main menu armbands. Okay, that's cool. Dog tag styles. That's cool. Hideout styles. Okay, interesting. Gestures for the PMC. Okay. Mannequin poses for gear rack. Posters. Special melee weapon. Additional weekly, additional daily tasks. That's actually, I don't know how worth it that is, but as a permanent reward, that can make it maybe at least one time worth it. I don't know how many additional you get, but +1 charisma skill and achievements. Character appearances, voices, and tactical clothing are going to be added. Yeah, shooting range targets, stash expansions. I was going to say stash expansions to me sounded like one that they could add. That would be a good one. I think that would be fair. New weapons, rocket launcher. Come on now. This is going to be interesting. The M10 338 bolt action sniper rifle. Here, okay, yeah. Seiko, another 338. I'm dyslexic. Sometimes reading this can be a little difficult. I apologize. Ackley's Defense Velociraptor Blackout Assault Rifle. Is that what it looks like in the game? Oh, it's suppressed. Okay, that's interesting. It's got a futuristic look to it. Another 300 Blackout. Saiga 12 gauge automatic shotgun. 12K. Another Scar variant. The X17 762x51. Akula push dagger. Is that a thing? I'm not a big dagger sword person. I don't know. So it's probably something that looks like that though. V40 mini grenade. I wonder what kind of grenade that is. Oh, this looks like your typical. Okay. I wonder what like the fuse time and everything. New model animations attachments for the PP19. That's interesting. Saiga 9 and the SIG MPX new attachments. We like that. Okay. Continuous healing is the ability to heal all body parts in a single use of the med kit. Oh, okay. This might be good. When selected, the med kit treats all injured body parts sequentially, and if possible, remove negative effects. Body part with the heavy bleed. It prioritizes heavy bleed, then light bleed, then fracture, then the one with most missing health, then the head, then the thorax. I like that priority. I think that's, if you're just trying to, yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, we all have, if you really need the priority, I'm assuming you can still just, yeah, you could just like scroll down like you normally do, hold a number and just, if you really need to do your head first. By pressing the hotkey, so in the game settings, when replacing standard healing with continuous, by pressing the hotkey medkit button and selecting full treatment with the mouse wheel, you must also select the release button type in the settings for this. Okay, interesting enough to try that when we do it. Hidden exfils. This new feature allows players to find unique ways to leave the raid while exploring locations. Hidden exfils do not appear in the list of available exfils at the beginning of raid. They become visible only after finding a special in-raid item. Hidden exfil information is visible to the player who found the item and the members of the group. That's pretty cool, actually. All players in the area where the hidden exfil is activated can X through it, even if their character had no information about it. Oh. Both PMCs and player scavs can do it. Each hidden exfil location requires its own hidden unique item. The item cannot be taken out of the raid. It will be deleted at the end of the raid if it was left unused. Once used, it disappears. Available on customs, shoreline, reserve, lighthouse, ground zero, factories, all the maps essentially except labs. Nice. That's actually really cool. That's a cool little feature. To be honest, that'd be interesting if that was the only way to exfil. Like when you get in, you have to figure out what your exfil is. That would be a unique, hardcore element. BTR driver storyline. We added a task line for the BTR driver. The chain starts at mechanic with the task of helping hand at character level 20. Completing the chain earns the achievement and unique rewards such as new barters, customization, yada, yada, yada. It'll be available for completion after the Christmas event as well. There's a new BTR stop at the train depot on Woods, updated the route for Woods, and increased the spawn chance from 70 to 80%. Sounds like it's going to probably almost always be on Woods. The ability to customize the hideout, as well as the ability to visit your friend's hideout when viewing their profile. This is kind of sick, actually. You can customize the wall, floors, ceiling, shooting range targets, place posters, place collectibles. Styles are going to be unlocked for character level, completing certain tasks, and earning achievements. Shooting range targets are unlocked by leveling up the shooting range zone and completing starting tasks. Ability to mount posters and items is unlocked as you upgrade the hideout. Posters can be found as loot on all locations. That's awesome. Oh, okay, that's actually really cool. And prestige levels. Installable collectibles are identical to the Hall of Fame zone. When viewing someone else's hideout, you can access the shooting range to test their shooting range to test weapons and the gym to level up your skills, as well as being able to switch the hideout's lighting. That's kind of cool. I feel like they should have had this shit since day one almost. That's actually really lit. It's not anything super like important to the game, but it's fun. I mean, those things matter in games. Like the more you have of those little things that you can do like that, like almost like Easter egg type of features, it just makes your game more unique and more accessible. It makes more community driven too. It's just sharing with friends is always something we like to do. Like that's what social media is, right? And so it just, those kind of things work very well usually. I think that would be pretty cool. New achievements: all-wheel drive, completing the BTR's task line gets you a wallpaper. Khorovod can be earned for completing the task line. You get winter clothing for the Baron Yusek. They are showing the reward changes for certain quests that they changed. Saga 12 gauge at proper level 4, and Jaeger level 4 for fatal outcome and complete remission. Adding different rewards and hideout floor styles and stuff for different achievements, existing ones. Tasks overseas trust part 1 and 2 were removed from the game. I don't know what tasks those were. Not required for cap. I didn't think so because I didn't recognize it. Oh, it's to unlock the Predator outfit. So they replay. Yeah. Got it. Character customization. Added winter clothing kits. That's gonna be cool. And also you can buy them online, which is fine. I don't care, but that's fine. I also added the Snowman t-shirt, which is available during the winter free weekend. Okay, cool. Updated the game engine to Unity 2022. We're just 2 years behind, guys. It's no problem. Improved the system to combat the use of banned third-party software. Interesting. Updated Meta XR audio version of 69. Implemented dynamic variation of the movement sound hearing radius. Interesting. Depending on the movement speed and type. Improved the attenuation curves and sound filtering depending on the source's vertical positioning. Again, I didn't play this past swipe, so I don't know what kind of audio issues Tarkov had. I know it had audio issues because Tarkov always has audio issues, and that's probably always going to be a thing. We'll let it be, right? But the vertical audio has always been something that's been messy. Even after they did their big audio change, it was still something that's messy. So I'm very curious to see how this is going to help. They added a new reverb system for all locations with a physical model based on calculations of the real environment geometry, allowing for a new immersive experience and helping to improve sound spatialization. That might throw some people for a loop depending on how different this reverb is going to sound. Because if you're used to all the sounds and they're all changed now based on a new reverb, I feel like that might throw some people off. Sometimes when developers change things, they're actually good. But we just are so resistant to change as human beings that as soon as we hear something different, we're like, what the hell? And then we got to take a moment to be like, actually, no, this is actually kind of better. And so I'm hoping that will be the case with whatever audio changes they make. It may not be because it's BSG, but we'll see. Remove the option to select my binaural audio in the game settings. Interesting. I'm assuming it's because it's implemented. I don't remember fully. I remember they added that and people were arguing for wipes that, oh, you should have it on, you should have it off, you should have it on, you should have it off. So visual recoil changes, here we go. And just as much as the audio has been screwed up in the past, so has recoil. These are two things that they have not been able to lock in. So I wonder what they're doing now. They were making it more realistic and detailed. Added random weapon sway and horizontal rotation. It's just going to depend on how much weapon sway they've added, because knowing BSG, the motherfucker's going to be like that. Implemented the visual effect of the bolt hitting the receiver. So that's just a visual update. Added a camera shake effect, reflecting the buttstock hitting the shoulder. Oh, oh, this is gonna be all right. Added slight barrel sway effect for pistols. Shotguns now have the inertia and caliber power effect. Interesting. Updated the third person aiming animations. Reduced the camera lift amplitude while shooting full auto. We can just remove it. Reduced the recoil bounce for the SA-58 and the Scar H. Well, those changes at the bottom seem like good changes. I don't know about all the new effects. It depends how much they've implemented them into Tarkov, like how strong they are. Because it could add a cool sense of realism or immersion, if you will. Remember, video games don't need to be like realistic. They need to be immersive. And sometimes you don't do the realistic thing to make the game immersive. That is a key point in video game design, I believe, at least. AI changes. Now, again, I haven't played the past wipe a lot, so I don't remember how the AI was. Tarkov AI has always been underwhelming or overpowering. It's always just been a simple, aimbot, take you out first notice, throw a grenade 20,000 feet away, straight to your location. So I'll be interested to see how the AI has been. Partisan, I remember that's a new boss. Raiders, rogues, and regular bots can now use well, fuck me, we're all dying. If you thought grenades coming through, now they can throw a grenade and it hits you with the underbarrel? Shit. I mean, that's fair. They should be able to use them, but it's just, fuck. Improved the AI combat behavior, added the ability to flank, use suppressive fire, and switch to aggressive assault mode. Now that sounds fun. If that's been implemented properly, that sounds super fun. That would be so cool for them to flank, suppressive fire, this aggressive assault. So they're gonna be a fucking Chad. That would be pretty cool. If any of you have played like a certain type of Tarkov offline, you know that there are some AI enhancements that are really cool in that version of Tarkov that I hope PSG is able to make something like that. Improve the AI PMC behavior while searching for loot in PvE zone. Cool. And fix several AI behavior and operation issues. All right, just gonna have to see how it is. Grenade damage mechanics rework. Adjusted the mechanics of grenade blast damage propagation. Shrapnel and blast damage take into account the ballistic settings of the environment geometry between the player and the center of the grenade explosion. Okay, so if there's stuff in front of you, a window even, maybe potentially, a grenade isn't just going to kill you. It should take into account, and we'll have to see what kind of thing. Yeah, this will be interesting. That seems like a good change, a good rework. But again, is it properly implemented? That is always a question when BSG has new updates. Sorry to doubt you, BSG. It's just your proven track record, though. With that being said, they do tend to try and fix them as the wipe goes on, but hopefully some of this works really nice right out the gate. Christmas miracle. Priority window selection. Added the ability to select the priority window when interacting with the character's inventory. Sorting table went out of raid. By default, the container sorting window is prioritized. When another window is open, the priority shifts to pressing Control L. Left click. I see. So when you're pressing Control left click on another item or window, it goes to the priority window. This is actually a quality of life change. When pressing left or right mouse button on another window, it becomes the priority window. Okay. I see. Stash is the default if none are open. Oh, okay. Priority window button to the stash window. After pressing it, the stash. Oh, okay. Does not work in the mail, flea market, trading, equipment presets, scav, item transfer, Hall of Fame, weapon rack. It only works in the inventory. Got it. But it sounds like a nice, somewhat quality of life improvement. You can enable auto priority for Windows, enabled by default. Enable manual priority for Windows and fully disable the feature. If manual priority is selected, it added a prioritize this window button to windows containing slots. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah, I like the option there to do auto or manual. I like that. Dog tag style selection. The standard dog tag, EOD dog tag, and unheard of edition dog tag, and prestige dog tags. That's cool. I like that. Added a pop-up with confirmation of PvE PvP zone switch. Cool. Yeah, because I know the button was in the bottom right. I remember the button was in the bottom right corner and you could just click. Added the ability to scroll in the task item transfer window. Lovely. Updated the character creation screen. Now the character's nickname, voice, and appearance are all on the same screen. Oh, a little bit of a GUI update, if you will. Balancing changes. Updated weapon builds for a lot of weapons. OPSKS, SIG, AKM, AK-105, SR-25. Yeah, all of them. Literally, like a lot. Not all of the weapons, but a lot of them. These we'll just have to check out when we get into the game. Listing offers on the PvP flea marketplace will be available 2 weeks. Oh! Listing offers on the PvP flea market will be available 2 weeks after the end of patch 0.16. It does not matter how fast you get into raid or get to level 15 or whatever. You can't use the fucking flea for 2 weeks. That's one of those changes that I believe a lot of players are gonna bitch about, but it's gonna be a good change. Like, even I don't like it off rip. I'm like, I want to sell, I want to make money, I want to buy all the shit for my hideout. But I know it's gonna actually kind of make the game more enjoyable by forcing the limitations. They should do a month. I think that'd be interesting. They're testing it. They're testing the waters with the hideout, with the flea market shit, because they know. Building and upgrading hideout zones now requires items with. Ooh. Whoa. I don't know about that one. Building and upgrading hideout zones now requires items with the found in raid mark. Shit. Oh, wow. Okay. Increase the maximum stack. So we're gonna move on from that one. Those two are big. That's huge. Increase the because now, okay, that's gonna change. I assume you'll have a more stable market right off rip because you're not selling things for the hideout. You got to find it in raid. That means you got to survive with. Damn, I don't know about that one. Maximum stack size for rubles to 1 million, GP coins to 100. Increase the limit for bringing rubles into a raid to like 500,000, and for looting rubles in raid to 1 million. That makes sense. Increase the graphics card cost at ref to 100 GP coins. Increase the armor cost to 32 GP, and move the offer to level 4 loyalty level. Adjust the ergonomics and recoil control values for bipods, or at least the following bipods. I don't know if that's all of them because I didn't use a lot of bipods last wipe because I didn't play a lot. So items from the following loot crates now have the found in raid status. Unlocked equipment, valuables crate, unlocked supply, unlocked weapon crate. Cool. List of fixes. This is a lot. I'll go through them real quick. It's not a lot, actually. Fix the missing localization for certain gestures. Soft lock when trying to outfit mannequins in the hideout. Interface freeze when replacing a daily task with a new task. PvE fix with the AI bot freezing after death. Wishlist notification when looting. Attention skill points gained. Missing slot for placing modifier items in cultist circle. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, these are all good. I mean, just fixes, right? Wow, I think the biggest thing, so get the customs. Again, it's not a huge update, and like you're not getting like a Streets of Tarkov style map. You're not getting a new map. You're getting just a reworked map. Doesn't mean it can't be fun. Or hopefully the next update or the next wipe after this would be 1.0 or close to 1.0, or at least maybe we get like Terminal or something. But I think they said Terminal is going to drop with 1.0. Yeah, no. This is fair. I think things they added are fair. I think there's going to be some tough changes here to get used to, especially this PvP flea market and the hideout zone. That's going to be interesting. I'm very curious. What the Red Tarkov Reddit says for this, as they tend to very much voice their opinions, if you will. Yes, frostbite effect's going to piss me off after 3 raids. Yep. So in short, TLDR, hidden exfils, customs update, prestige, BTR, better healing, hideout customization, new guns. Yeah, well, they're trying to make that intro wipe longer, which is fair. The intro wipe being longer is like, it is the fun part of Tarkov, but we're just going to have to see. So we're going to be going live tomorrow, probably hopefully around 11 a.m. when they go live and stuff, and really start checking out the game. Check out the customs map, and we'll get to it. Drop the like, subscribe if you've watched this far. I appreciate you. I definitely am going to be streaming this wipe, and I do have some days with drops. So I think I have the last 2 days. I have to double check my drops. But yeah, check us out, and let's do it.